So welcome to Men on Scandal. It's our weekly show where three men give you a man's perspective on scandal. And with me is, of course, Mark Clark and, of course, Troy Johnson.
Hello.
So last night's episode was called Mrs. Smith Goes to Washington, but early on I figured it could have been called Fitz Can't Really Get It Up.
Oh, dang.
Damn.
Well, Mellie pointed that out. He couldn't get it up, you know. So, man, there was so much going on last night, but then there wasn't. I mean, the big plot line was the woman whose son was wrongly murdered in her eyes.
Mm-hmm. By the government.
By the government. Ooh, surprise. Shocker there, right? The government killed the wrong man. And she had a bomb strapped to herself. Which, for most of the episode, I didn't think that bomb was real. I thought she was just faking the funk. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't think I mean, where does a housewife, a mom like that, get a bomb?
She said
internet.
She was crafting.
You know what? It did have a kind of Betty Crocker look to it, though. It was.
Yeah.
Did you notice, Troy, that the button did light up, kind of, and the tubes were kind of big.
But it was perfectly designed. She said it was easy to make.
Mm-hmm.
I just used a vest pattern.
From
She
McCall's.
stopped by McCall's. Got a little pattern.
Yes. Bomb pack.
Single-breasted or double-breasted? I don't know.
Man, now she did regret not getting a stronger glue. I would have recommended the Gorilla Glue. Very good.
Yeah.
She said she had to pay extra for a glue gun.
Yeah. She had to get like an industrial.
Yeah, she had to
type.
get a real joint.
She get like a gun Uzi.
She had to get the Bomber's glue gun.
When Elmer's just won't do.
That's right.
Available at Michael's.
Get the Unabomber brand. So what was this breach of security, man? The guy that almost made it to the Oval Office. How does somebody get that close to the Oval Office? I mean, to me, I'm mad at the Secret Service. You don't let him get that close.
I mean, come on, man. That was like he was on a trip, like taking the kids on a Boy Scout troop. Next thing you know, he's next to the president in the world. It's like, what?
How did he get that? And what's this Remington thing? What is that about?
I don't know. It must be a bad shaver. I don't know, man. The Remington file. Does this go back to the Fitz and Jake thing? Is that? I don't know. Or is it Eli project? It's an Eli project.
Yeah, maybe so. Because Eli did go and visit him.
Yeah.
And then when Eli comes out of the mobile home, Huck's right there with a gun, nice shiny one with a brand new silencer on it, man. And then but he couldn't pull the trigger. I thought he was going to pull the trigger.
Now, okay, are we to believe that Eli got that guy cuffed to the table?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless Eli has some strength in that nose wart.
You know what?
That Eminem has strength.
Well, stop that. Joe Morton is a fine actor.
Yeah,
Stop.
but you saw that dude, man. That dude was like a ripped, old, wiry,
Voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he let, obviously he drinks no cream in his coffee. No filter in his cigarette. We're supposed to believe that. And then Eli.
He was sitting at the table drinking shots.
Yeah, he was drinking shots at the table,
Come on in, man. Come on in.
Man.
And Eli got him to cuff to the table and knew that Huck was going to follow him and knew that Huck would finish the job. That's a lot, man. I mean, hey, I love you, Eli, with that got to be the best line, but damn. You that good?
Well, see, I thought the line of the night was Huck when he told the guy, he goes, "I'm going to write you a beautiful suicide note, I promise." When he told him that, I was like, wow. Wow.
That's got some problems, man.
Yeah, he's got some serious issues, man. I mean, we all kind of knew he was a little strange and a little different, but he is seriously wounded from that ordeal being thrown in the hole, man. I mean, that really, he wants consequences and retributions. I can't say I blame him, but for a minute there, I was kind of when Olivia Pope towards the end asked him, "Did you kill my father?" and he hesitated for a while. I was like, "Oh, heck, here we go." Here we go.
That would have been an interesting twist because we now also realize that Huck could have snapped her neck like a twig.
This is true.
Yeah,
he really could have done that, man. So,
but there's such a fine line that these people are walking with this guy. He is a sociopath.
Yeah,
just hanging around, taking a sick day.
Yeah.
You don't let a sociopath take a sick day. Really, you need to be at work every day. No off days. holidays, no annual leave, nothing. You need to be at work.
No Spirit Day?
No Spirit Day, man. 4th of July, your ass better be in the office.
Man. So this Chris Lawrence, the son, he apparently was accused of being a recruiter for terrorism, when in actuality he was a patriot. He was somebody who was undercover, had worked his way up into the terror organization, and was given the country some vital information. And of course, he was killed because he was actually CIA, and the FBI, I guess, didn't know. Another case of the FBI and the CIA not talking to each other, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and then the president's explaining this to Olivia Pope over the phone,
which seems strange to me.
Yeah, but he says there's 50...
I know you're standing in front of a woman with a...
I think Troy froze up on us, man. We got to get... Uh-oh, there he is.
In my head?
Yeah. Okay. There you go. You're good. You're a little blurry, but you're good.
I said, let me go back and do my whole joke again. The president on the phone with Olivia. I know you're in a room with a woman with a bomb, but here's what happened.
yeah, and he did tell her, that there were 57 lives in the balance.
Yeah.
That if she told this mother the truth, that those 57 people would die, and Olivia Pope says she did not understand that. And I was like, well,
that's a lot. I mean, that's a heavy phone conversation. I don't know.
Yeah.
And to process all that, I didn't know what she was going to do.
Right.
I was at the edge of my seat.
Olivia takes a lot of liberties with Fitz.
Yeah.
She takes a lot of liberties.
Well,
kind of going back before even the conversation on the phone.
Yeah.
She basically negotiated a hostage situation.
Yeah. Well, when you got the banger like that, I guess you can do that.
I mean, good gracious.
I mean, clear.
Let me open this curtain up and let them see it's me standing here.
All those red dots on her.
Yeah. That's a lot of confidence.
Yeah, there's a lot of confidence. That is a lot of confidence.
She's got 3 balls. I mean, what? I mean, Fitz rides with you, but does all the snipers ride with you?
Man. But in the end of that ordeal, man, Mama go boom.
Yeah, it's too much.
She
joined her son.
Yeah.
It's just that's really too bad that happened. But it was pretty interesting.
Thank God Olivia was just steps away from getting blown up herself.
It's always a good idea to let the person with a bomb be the last one in the room.
She pushed her out. Didn't you? Get your ass. I'm about to blow up.
No, really.
What's up with that SEAL team? All right, come on out. Come on.
That was nice.
You with the bomb. You come out last.
Wait a minute. We're forgetting something, guys.
What's that?
Ernie Hudson's back.
Yes, I did notice that. Yeah, Ernie Hudson was back, man.
And the hair technology has improved. So now Ernie, who's been in Hollywood since the 60s, now has hair like Gable, baby. No more Jerry curls.
That's not all him, man.
Man, no S curl. He got it's a newfangled thing that can tame the roughest naps and give you that look, make you a star.
Yeah, you gonna cut on Ernie like that, man?
He looks good for his age.
Well, it's
shout out to his Kellogg commercial from the 70s.
Go way back.
Way back when he was a gym teacher.
Well, it was Throwback Thursday, so hey, there you go. So Mellie decided she was going to get drunk. I don't know why she decided she was going to get drunk, but she was drinking hooch.
In the White House.
Yeah. And she wanted sex on the table.
I got to admit that she's not my favorite, but she's turning into my favorite. Because that was my favorite probably scene, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because she was just talking mess. Oh yeah. No, I didn't want her to blow up. No, I did. It was like, wow, that's some wife stuff right there.
Man,
that's some women. That's some women. See, guys, we don't think like that. So it was great to see the insight into that mind. Like,
yeah.
No, I don't want to be a martyr. No. I'm gonna be right here.
I was kind of surprised at the horn dog that the president is, that he didn't take her up on that offer on the table, man.
Hey,
I think She half-heartedly threw it out there. You want to have sex on the table? No,
Yeah,
you
but
want no. It was. I felt like it was really a chance for her to say no. You want to have sex on the table, just not with me.
but if he'd have took her up on that, though, man, I have a feeling those first pumps would have been up in the air, man.
You think so?
Yeah. The first pumps, man, would have been. They'd have been up. They'd have been wheels up, baby, wheels up. She always. Now this is like the second. This is like the second week in a row that she's referred to Olivia as your whore.
Yes. You know, we caught some flack about that, Tony. You abandoning the word whore around on the show.
Yeah, on
Mellie
our first
said
show.
it.
Mellie called. Why can't I call her one? If she
called her whore.
I like the whore
Yeah,
as opposed to hoe. You know, she kept it. Now she would have. You know, she's not really on. She's not on the whole thing. A whore. You're a whore. You're a harlot.
Yeah, a whorelet. Not a whorelet.
Is a whorelet like a small whore?
Man,
Jorlito. No, jorlitos.
That's a cross between a harlot and a whore. A whorelet. That's what that is. So Jake is out.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know who let Jake out yet?
Sure, Eli did.
Eli did?
Yeah.
Because he did talk to the president, Jake.
Oh.
They had a really short, interesting exchange, though. The president was, I'm sure, obviously conflicted because he's like, that's my Navy boy. You know, we go way back. We were on some operation together that we don't know yet. We know we did something. We did something crazy. We had wild times.
Yeah.
But you're also boning my side piece.
Yeah.
So he was a little short on the exchange with him.
And you get the feeling that that's a major problem now between the two because I think that's why he was short with him because you slept with my side piece.
Yeah.
I mean, what man's going to take that? No man's going to take that. You know how we are with that, man. We don't. I mean, even if it's our side piece, my boy can't have my side piece. You definitely can't have my wife, but you sure can't have my side piece.
Didn't Snoop say it best? It ain't fun. Oh, I'm sorry.
My homies can't have it.
I'm sorry. I never resonated with me, but I was expecting
it was in a different context.
Well, you know what?
That only applies, Mark, when you're drinking gin and juice, apparently.
Well, okay. Well, there you go.
Rules to this.
It's got levels.
Levels, yeah.
So the exchange that was pretty good too was between Cyrus and I can't think David.
Yeah.
The guy who
David
Cyrus.
Rosen.
Yeah, he threw a bone at him, got him a job.
Yep.
But then he seemed to Cyrus was shutting him down, man, and then David was like, no.
David fought back.
Yeah, he did.
Cyrus was hit with a body blow.
One after the other, and then he just shut him down, man.
Well, he's the one he saved it. He saved Cyrus when he ended up giving up the information on the election.
Yeah.
And Cyrus in his I'm in charge here mode forgot all about that. Oh, he reminded him though.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be here right now if I hadn't let go of that file and gone public.
The mole. And props to David's hair, man. David looked like he revamped his whole look.
Well, he got a permanent gig now,
Mark, you're still stuck on his retro look from last week.
Yeah,
goatee and everything, yeah. Looking kind of sharp. Whereas my mother would say, he looks really sharp. So what now, man? What happens? What happens now, man?
Oh,
well,
man.
Let me ask you this. Did you guys appreciate, I noticed it was dark, pretty dark, the episode was pretty dark, and it was a lot. I mean, it was a lot
It was a lot.
This was going to be a throwaway episode, to be honest, because like you said, Tony, you kind of mentioned earlier, there wasn't a lot going on, and with the preview, okay, this is going to be the bomb episode. Obviously, this a woman, bad sign.
Yeah.
When you're cast on a program and they hand you in your wardrobe, they hand you a bomb, that's not going to be here next week. So I thought it was going to be like a filler episode. Now again, this is going in a Shonda Rhimes. Okay, we got to stretch this thing out a little. We can't give it all. So what if we throw in this and then and then that kind of bridges us to next week and we can really have the main storyline carry on.
Right.
But I mean, there were some other little tidbits dropped in there. I have to give them credit.
Well, we'll wait and see what happens next week, man. And I noticed we haven't had a lot of sex in the last couple episodes, you know, because they were pretty heavy with that for a while. Because a couple times my kid walked in the room, we had to hit the pause, and you know, and one time we actually had to turn the TV off because we didn't get to the pause in time. We were fumbling the remote, you know, because you don't want your kids seeing that, so you know. True. But you know, we'll see what happens.
She's 14 now.
I was talking about my 29-year-old.
Cover it up.
Cover it up. Yes, my 29-year-old who has 2 children. She don't need to see that.
Don't want to traumatize her.
Man. I told her one time, we were talking on the phone one time, this is before my youngest grandson was born. This was a couple years ago, and her boyfriend was over there, and I said, y'all in there having sex, are y'all? And she was like, Well, that is Men on Scandal. This is our weekly show where we recap it from a man's point of view, and hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Share it means a whole lot to us. If you share this, we may show up at your house and do the show.
That's right. That's true. And people are feeling us, Tony. You know, a lot of feedback on Twitter. I think we're beginning to break into some of the gladiators. I'm talking about the hardcore fans.
Yeah.
Not aware that there's anything like this. The fellas chiming in.
The fellas chiming in, man. So there's a large, here in St. Louis, there's a large group of gladiators here. They actually have an event every Thursday night.
Really?
Yeah. Like the premiere week, they actually had a red carpet event. I mean, it was off the hook, man. So I got to get to one of those. But, you know, we appreciate everybody watching. And everybody sharing. It means a lot to all of us. So keep sharing, keep watching, keep telling everybody about it, keep the talk going. And we will see you next week
with
Tony, another. Yeah.
Let me know when they have the Olivia Pope lookalike contest. I want to be there for that.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on that, man. Maybe you can MC that, man. We'll fly you in for that. So, yes.
I'll come looking sharp.
That is Men on Scandal. Mark Clark, Troy Johnson. I'm Tony Scott. We'll see you next week.
Peace.